Hello, I'm pleased to bring you this video that provides an overview of the 2019 ILR theme project awarded to the Yangtan Institute to work in collaboration with Cornell Tech campus. In this initiative, we were able to provide Yangtan Institute resources to support a project on Roosevelt Island for individuals with disabilities. Enjoy this overview.
My main V over here is a music producer.
Meet the members of Open Doors. They have a powerful message that they share in communities.
It's a whole new meaning to life because now, like I said, you're being productive. You're doing things in the community. You're reaching out to young kids and talking to them about gun violence.
Many of the members of Open Doors, including Vincent and Raymond, need to use motorized wheelchairs as a direct result of gun violence.
I made wrong choices. I got caught up and I got shot. I got shot 7 times, which caused me to be in a wheelchair, and I'm a quadriplegic.
I was shot in 2012 in an armed robbery. Somebody was coming to rob me, and instead of just giving it up, I wanted to wrestle with them, and end up being shot and paralyzed instantly.
Open Doors began in 2016 after Jenny Lee Brewster met some of the gun violence survivors who live at Kohler Hospital, a rehabilitation and skilled nursing facility on Roosevelt Island in New York City.
Open Doors, which I think initially started as a way to sort of create opportunity and support for folks who are living at Kohler Hospital whose needs were not being sort of met by programming that was geared toward a more traditional nursing home population, has really evolved into an arts collective. So it's the members of Open Doors who are musicians, filmmakers, poets, public speakers, who are the driving force of the project now.
Vincent is now a music producer.
I wake up, laying on my back, looking up to heaven, trying to figure
Open Doors provided the training for him. He has written his own rap songs and produced an album.
The work I've done with the music producing has been great. Like learning how to make beats, how to mix it, how to engineer it, and put a whole album together is amazing.
While the work that Open Doors does is personally fulfilling for its members, its true purpose is to deliver a powerful, hopefully life-changing message.
When you live a life on the streets, the things that can come out of it is you get shot and die. And there is an in-between, other than, jail or dying, there is the life on the wheelchair that nobody really thinks about. It's kind of like a life bit that you can really get out of.
Music is one way Open Doors members share their personal stories with young adults, but the group also uses poetry, video, speaking engagements, and they put together an original play cast with professional actors. Open Doors also exhibited its work at Photoville, a large 8-day art event under the Brooklyn Bridge that attracted nearly 100,000 people.
A lot of the members, these guys, they had dreams, and they had skills also, and the one thing that was missing was the opportunity. And Open Doors came here and provided that opportunity for these guys.
Open Doors has found a partner in Cornell University, including the ILR School, the Yangtan Institute, Cornell Tech, Computer and Information Sciences, and the Center for Transformative Action, which is an affiliate of Cornell. In 2019, ILR put a focus on art, social entrepreneurship, and disability, which allowed for ILR intern Andres Alvarado to work with Open Doors during the fall 2019 semester.
I saw that this was one of the opportunities was to work with Open Doors, and a lot of my friends and family have been affected by gun violence, so I thought it would be really interesting to be able to work with the guys to try to combat that.
He helps me, increase my computer skills. The work that he's doing here is really it's awesome.
Andres helps Vincent get set up at a youth center on Roosevelt Island where he does a music workshop.
Another project that we've been working on is starting a new blog for Open Doors, and that's been a lot of fun. We have 2 blog posts right now that I've helped to make with VAR and Al. So we just would get together in the lab and use the TV screen to just start to work on the blog and talk about what happened at the event that we're writing about for the blog, and what pictures to use. So that's been a lot of fun too.
Andres' internship with us this fall has really increased the amount of attention that the members sort of can receive in terms of accomplishing their individual art projects and collective work, also helping us have a better way of managing data.
Andres also works with some Open Doors members at Cornell Tech's Maker Lab on a weekly basis. Cornell Tech sits where Goldwater Hospital used to be, which is where some of the Open Doors members used to live. Kohler and Goldwater on Roosevelt Island had combined to be one of the largest long-term acute care complexes in the world. Knowing that history, Cornell Tech professor Tapan Parikh wanted to make sure the school's mission of community engagement included working with Open Doors. He helps to advise the group.
More recently, we've been working on developing a course around improving technology literacy around the web and the internet for not only Open Doors members, but also the broader Kohler community. And that's through Open Doors, and some of the members hopefully will be helping with facilitating that class.
We learned all this after we got on the wheelchair.
Really, at the end of the day, I'm a fan more than anything else, a fan and a friend, of the Open Doors collective. I've just been amazed at all the things they've been able to do. I think all their events are always, super fun and artistically creative, and really interesting and diverse audience, and really brings all different kinds of groups on the island together. And it's one of the few things that's able to do that really effectively.
ILR's work with Open Doors also includes teaming up its members, who are receiving compensation for some of their work, with the premier disability benefits attorney in the United States, who works at the Yangtan Institute. ILR is also providing support and guidance to help Open Doors make more connections for continued sustainability in the future, so its members can continue to share their stories.
When I talk to the youth, I just basically go in there and don't tell them what to do. Just basically take my experience and my words, and if we were able to touch 2 out of 30 kids, it feel like we did our job.